Nuke incoming!
Hello YouTube, it's coffeeownsyou here, bringing you the first in the series of coffeeownsyou's Cup of M.O.A.B.S. Today I'm bringing you a gameplay of domination on Dome, where I go 41-5. The weapon I'm using is the MP7 suppressed, extended mags. The perk setup I'm using are sleight of hand, hardline and steady aim. The kill streaks I'm using is specialist with assassin, scavenger and sit rep. Right, in this commentary I'm going to talk to you about my personal opinions on Modern Warfare 3 and some hints and tips on how to get your very own M.O.A.B. Right, let's start on a good note for Modern Warfare 3. Spec Ops is lovely. I mean, it's such a good game mode. It just brings a different element on the survival part of it. It's something you don't really see. It's similar to zombies but not quite the same. That's like the really good point of this game. There's not really many other good points I can say about this game. I don't really like it. I may be 10th prestige, but it's just because it's Call of Duty. I have to get to the highest level I can. Right, some bad points. Everybody running around with secondary weapons as a primary. They're called a secondary because they're a backup, not because you're supposed to run around using them all the time. You see people that got all the titles, the emblems for secondaries, and they still use them, especially those damn FMG9s. So overpowered. You come around the corner and someone's got them, you know you're dead because of their fire rate and their damage. You stand no chance no matter what you're using. Right, another bad point about this game. The spawns are pretty messed up. Everybody's had it. You go on a really nice kill streak, you get in a high kill streak, and suddenly someone spawns behind you and you're dead. You get really annoyed by that. I know I do. Right, another bad point. The maps are a little bit too cluttered for my liking. There's too many obstacles in the way of every domination point or whatever objective you're playing. There's too many things for people to hide behind. I like it being a little bit more open because that's just the way I like it personally. You might like it being cluttered because you might be always rushing with a shotgun or something, so you get easier kills. Okay, rushing tactic on this game, you can't really rush, which I know a lot of people like to do. They love to go into enemy spawn and just totally annihilate them. Tell me if it's worked for you, because I can't seem to do it. Right, let's get on to some tricks and tips on how to get your very own M.O.A.B. Personally, I think you should use a suppressed weapon, as it stops you appearing on the radar, so you don't get loads of enemies coming towards you all the time. It just allows you to get like a little advantage over your enemies, because they don't know where you're coming from. Another thing is, don't camp in one spot, because I've had a bad experience of that. I went on a 23-point streak and I was camping in one spot. It was actually on this map, camping in that spot, and the whole team knew where I was, so they went out and killed me. I got really frustrated with that, so I've learned from my mistakes. So yeah, I may be camping here, but it's only for a short period of time. Once I finish killing a few enemies, I'll move on to a different spot. Right, the next tip I'm going to give you is not to go anywhere where there's too many enemies. Only go when you know you can survive. I mean, I'll show you in a second as I'll run around the corner and pretty much put myself in a really dangerous situation. I may have been running low on ammo, have needed to get closer to enemies to pick up scavenger packs, but it can cost you getting your M.O.A.B. I take a lot of damage and I probably should have died, but luckily I escaped that. You may not be so lucky when you're going for your M.O.A.B. I know I was getting to a high kill streak here, so I started camping a little bit more, playing a little bit more cautious. See, I've just got 10 kills without dying, so I know I'm at least almost halfway to getting the M.O.A.B. Right, another thing that I should tell you to do when, well, personal opinion on what you should do when going for an M.O.A.B. is talk to your teammates, play with the team, because if you don't, then you're not going to know where enemies are, if they've got assassin or blind eye, or if they're using suppressed weapon, they won't appear on the map. So you need to talk to your team and find out where enemies are, if they're vulnerable, or how you need to kill them. So that's why I always play at least with a couple of friends. I don't like playing on my own because I just get killed too much and I get quite frustrated at that. Another tip for getting an M.O.A.B. is when you get flashed, hit the deck, because in a second I'll get flashed. I may have already been laying down, but once you hit the deck, you'll make yourself a smaller target, so just lay down flat, make yourself a smaller target. The enemies can't see you as well as they would if you're standing up. Right, what's the next topic on the agenda? Oh yeah, positioning on the map, for any map really. Try and stay between points that you have and stay well away from your teammates, because they'll attract a lot of attention, especially if they're using unsilenced weapons. And if they're not using blind eye and a predator comes in and you're standing next to them, you're going to get killed by that predator as well. And if you're on a high kill streak, say you're on a 20-point streak, you almost got your M.O.A.B, really close, the predator comes in, you stand next to a guy that hasn't got blind eye and you're dying. How's that going to make you feel? Well, I know if it was me, I'd probably quit the game and not play it for like, a little while, but that's just me. Oh yeah, also try and play the objective. Even if you're winning by say 150 to 80, but you've only got 1 point, try and get the other point, because then it gives you more of a chance of knowing where the enemy is. As say, if you look at the map, well, the screen now, we've got B and A, and they're coming from C. They spawn at C, so we know roughly what direction they're coming from, and it just gives you that little advantage over the enemy, which is useful to say the least. Try and stay on the outskirts of the map where people don't usually go, because if you stay on the outskirts, people aren't really going to come after you that much. They're just going to think, oh, he's just over there, he's not doing anything. But still try to play the objective, try and just go get B if that's the main point, or C or A, whichever is the main point that you need on domination. Play for the win. Doesn't matter if you die going for a flag, because remember, there's always another chance to get an M.O.A.B. There's always the next map. That's what you should really try and get to know. Oh yeah, another bad point about this game, the lag. I mean, come on, it's terrible. I don't know if any of you experienced it as bad as I have, but you start shooting at an enemy and he's lagging, or you're lagging, and then they disappear off the screen, you wonder where they go. 2 seconds later you're dead. You'll see some lag in this gameplay because it was a slightly laggy lobby. Because a guy comes charging at me, I don't know why he was holding a duffel bag for ballistic vest, but he was. Luckily my friend killed him while I was lagging, so he saved me. That's another good reason to have, well, to be playing with a team. But look, you can see the lag now, but if I wasn't playing with a team, I don't think that guy, well, that guy would have got me if it weren't for my mate who just saved me then. I'm going to start doing a few gameplays and just a random weapons, whatever weapons you want me to do. Try and get a good gameplay or just a few clips. Oh look, I just got my M.O.A.B. just in time. 193 to 130. Close one, but oh yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to start doing some gameplays. So on my channel there's a little box asking what weapon you want me to use in a gameplay, so you can see what I can do with that weapon. Give me attachments, whatever. I'll try and get that gameplay with that weapon.
Just another day.
Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you.